guys, I'm Jared from thehockeyshop.com. Thanks for checking out another review. Today we're going to go over the much anticipated Reebok Premier 4 series. This stuff is set to launch retail in April. You've probably seen a lot of guys in the NHL this season wearing it, including Carey Price and Marc-Andre Fleury. Well, today we're going to do a really in-depth review of the leg pads and the blocker and trapper. The first thing I'll say about the series is you've got a lot more color zones. Premier 1 through 3, you've been kind of limited to 3 or 4. Now you're closer to 8, 9, and 10 colorways. The logos, the outside gusset can all be changed and manipulated. One thing specific to the pads I will mention right off the bat is a flexible boot. Before, through the first 3 series, you've been limited to this really stiff boot, which some guys have loved, but if you're used to a Vaughn, maybe a Bauer, you're going to be allowed to have a flexible boot now, which is going to really tailor the pad to your specific needs. For 2012, Reebok has really opened up the knee cradle. With guys transitioning to really big knee pads in the last 2 to 3 years, whether it be in a pant or sock taped down, they really require a lot more volume in the pad. What this is going to do is it's going to allow the pad to drop to the ice a little bit quicker, and you're going to get much nicer coverage when you drop down. They run the knee lock to the top of the calf as well. So what this does is, again, gets rid of bulk in this area, gives you much better coverage when you drop down. You're not going to get that pad buckling forward when you drop. And that's really been Reebok's goal with this pad. Much better coverage while still staying within the NHL rules. If you still like that nice tight fit knee, they still give you the Velcro there as well. So you can still run this up without doing any modifications. And you still have the option to go to the traditional P1 through P3 knee setup. That's with the high density foam and the black nylon. You still get that outer knee wrap there as well too. They've added a couple strap options this year as well too. A lot of guys going custom have dropped the middle calf strap in their on their pads. They really find it redundant, saves a bit of weight, saves some time in the dressing room. So Reebok's gone ahead and done that as well. They also have changed up the top straps as well. So you can do one strap below the knee, and you can do one strap at the knee. This is the adjustable setup here, and you can also do a thigh or knee or a double knee as well. So again, Reebok has really opened up a lot of the custom options for this year. Reebok has also changed the calf setup in the Premier 4 as well. They've moved this in a couple inches, and what that's going to do is going to hug the goaltender's leg a bit more tight, and it's going to allow the pad to transition from, again, standing position to a butterfly a little bit quicker. If you still like that looser, traditional Reebok feel, it's going to be an option through custom as well. So that basically moves this calf piece here to the outside seam. In addition, they've added a tight fit as well. So this is going to move this even closer to the leg. So again, reactions when you're dropping down, going through butterfly slide, getting up, they're going to be a little bit quicker too. They changed the Bowel Stabilizer on this guy too. When they went from the Premier 2 to the Premier 3, this became a very flat plate here. And what that created, if the pad wasn't sized perfectly, you get a little bit of twist when you drop down. They've added this depth again here. Reebok's calling it solid seal. So what this is going to do is going to give you great balance when you drop in the butterfly. You're not going to get that under or over rotation. The pad's going to sit nice and flush, and you're really good control when you transition. Also, they're going to give you some more options in the leg channel again this year too. They've stuck with this traditional gray Clarino that they've used in the last 2 generations of pad. You can go from a soft to a hard foam if you want to, so a bit harder, or this is the shallow pitcher, you can go to a bit deeper as well. So again, Reebok really going from a company that was pretty strict to a company that's opened up a lot of the options, and it's going to allow the Premier 4 to fit a lot more customers. Reebok has made some tweaks to the boot area as well. Through the first 3 generations, there was an extra flap throughout here. Customers were finding that was bottoming out a lot, so they're losing their edge when they're getting to a really deep stance or recovering from a butterfly position. And also it was wearing through, so it didn't have the best durability. For the 4th generation, Reebok has taken this piece right out, and they've also reinforced the top piece with Clarino, so it's going to be a lot more durable. So a really good move by Reebok there. It's going to allow the goaltenders to get a bit deeper, also awesome durability. Also for the toe, and here's the stock toe bridge that's offered from Reebok. This is in the first 3 generations. They're also going to offer a 3rd option this year, which is going to be the Vaughn style HD foam bridge. That's going to be an option as well as the traditional leather straps. So you have 3 options there, again continuing with Reebok's theme of a very customizable. Reebok has made a lot of tweaks to their trapper for 2012. It's been a really good design for them the past 2 years. It's still got your one-piece cuff for great durability and awesome coverage, and still got your single deep T trap for great puck retention. One change they have made is to the perimeter. It's going to seal up to the ice a lot better. So the advantage for a goaltender is a scramble in your crease, covering a puck. That puck's not going to find a gap and squeak out anymore. In addition, they've shaved the heel a bit too. So it's a really high wear area. It's going to reduce some of that wear, and it's also going to reduce some interference with your stick when puck handling. The biggest difference I think for this glove is going to be the colorways. You can change the logos, and the big thing for customers going custom is the nylon in the back. So you want an all-white glove and you want a darker nylon to hide some of the wear. That's no problem for Reebok this year too. You can do a skate web tee if you want to here. It's a skate lace throughout the pocket for a bit of a different look as well. Similar to the Trapper, Reebok really hasn't done a lot of tweaks to the blocker for 2012. The big thing is a reinforced sidewall and finger protection. So they've got some higher density foams through here. So it's going to give a bit more durability and a bit more protection when you're sealing up in a butterfly position. I think the big thing, again, is going to be the colorways. Customers can really tweak the design and do whatever they want. You've seen a lot of them in the NHL. So if you're doing a custom set, you can really have a unique colorway that no one else is going to have. On this blocker, you can change the colors, the scheme, the logos, the finger protections, the nylon, even the embroidery color and the logo color. So again, a lot more custom options from Reebok this year. The Reebok Premier 4 series is available for pre-order now, and it's also going to be available in-store later in the spring. We've partnered up with In Goal Mag to give away a set of Premier 4 series. The contest is going to run throughout February, and we're going to be drawing a winner at the end. Make sure you check out ingoalmag.com, thehockeyshop.com, our Twitter feed @THSGoal, and on Facebook at thehockeyshop-goal for more information.